Let's talk about how we find the area of a kite. Just as a quick reminder, a kite is a quadrilateral that has two pairs of congruent sides. Those congruent sides are adjacent rather than across from each other like a rectangle. Now, really, one of the defining pieces of talking about a kite is talking about their diagonals. We talked about this quite a bit when we talked about the definition. The longer diagonal bisects the shorter one and also meets at 90 degrees. So I want you to think about this. We're going to think about finding the area of a kite rather as finding the area of that triangle, and remembering that we have two congruent triangles. Well, let's just name these. You usually see textbooks name these as like this diagonal is P and this other diagonal is Q. Well, if you were finding the area, let's say of this yellow triangle, you would say, well, we always do the area of a triangle is 1/2 the base, which is that whole big diagonal P, and then the height, which is the diagonal Q, but only half of it. I'm going to write just Q over 2. Well, this is 1/4 PQ. But remember, we've got two of those, right? We've got another one of those over here that's congruent. So in the end, you say, well, I just need to double whatever this answer is. Well, 2 times 1/4 is 1/2. So the area of a kite is 1/2 the product of the two diagonals. Let's do a problem. Let's say we were given a kite with those two diagonals. So our area would simply be 14 multiplied by 8 divided by 2, which comes out to be 56. This is a really easy formula. Let me just do one more example and a little bit different. All right, so in this problem, I gave you one diagonal, but not the other, and you'll notice that I wanted to solve for x, which is not the entire diagonal, but rather just this part, just that, half, because these two are congruent. But let's just kind of set this up with the idea that, well, this is our Q. So our formula would say we'd have 1/2 of 20 times Q, and that would be equal to 70. So we could say, well, 1/2 of 20 is 10, so 10Q equals 70. Divide both sides by 10. Q is therefore equal to 7. But the question wasn't what is the diagonal, it was just what is that one portion, x. Well, that's always half of the diagonal, so x is equal to 3.5. If this video helped you, please like and subscribe for more geometry content.